Morning all. So it's, what day is it? It's Friday. We're off to Typhoon Lagoon today. It's quite late now, it's about 12 o'clock, so, but we'll be going fairly soon. We've just been FaceTiming with Kate's mum, but they've just come off the phone, so we'll be going in a minute. With Typhoon Lagoon, we've got to go over to Port Royal to get the bus now. Obviously with Typhoon Lagoon, I can't use the G7X in the water, so there'll be a lot of GoPro footage today. But all we're doing at the moment is Typhoon Lagoon. We might, I'm kind of umming and ahhing about going to Magic Kingdom later, but we'll see how busy it is. So the next time you'll see us is on the bus, and then we'll see you at Typhoon Lagoon. See you later. It's alright, I think this is the view. So it is one of my favourite parts, this. Certainly water park wise. Got a crier.
That's why I thought you were actually butting. No. Come on, darling. Go now. Come.
Okay, so locker system at Typhoon Lagoon. Okay, so standard locker should be alright for us. Just get a card out. So hit the standard locker. You've got to create a passcode as well, so I'll do that. US bills only. Oh, marvellous. Hold that, I'll have to get a bill out.
No, all pay with credit.
Oh, right,
I
okay.
think it means you can't pay in any other currency.
Okay, right, so now what? Waiting for payment.
Payment authorised.
That's it. Right, so now you do your code, no one look. Right, and there the locker is 1445. Yeah, I'm not at all. Mainly because my shorts are coming down, and also because I've stopped moving. This is a worry. There's no flow whatsoever. Make rub that. Oh, that's not working.
I'm not going anywhere. There's only so much swing around I can do.
to hold that thing so you can get in? Kate, do you want me to hold that so you can get in? Oh no. Well, this is not going well for either you or me. It's going to be me. Yeah, it's going to be me. What a shriek. Oh no. Oh no. Why is that water always so cold? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a rain going on here. Right then. Here we go. Know what the best way through this is? Oh no! Good job with G. I think those two bottled out on the waterfall. Yeah, because one minute they were there, next minute they were gone. So they've either bottled out or they've drowned. I think they bottled out. Queuing for Mayday Falls at the moment. It's about a 15-minute wait, but I think we've got a breakdown, so we'll have to wait and see. Well, there we go. That was fun. Harry and I are going to go in Pickleball. Yeah. Misadventure Falls is so much fun. So we're back from Typhoon Lagoon, and now we're going to go and swim in the private pool just here. Oh, we've missed the stairs. To give you an idea, actually, it's quite good that we did miss the stairs because the private pool is just here. And you can see that's Old Port Royal just over the back there. So it's pretty good in terms of where it is. Unfortunately, while I was talking to you, I missed the stairs to go down to it. So we'll go this way now. Obviously, we've already been swimming today, so we're only going to spend about half an hour or so in there. Hopefully, Kate will come down at some point. But for the time being, it'll just be me and Harry. So at the pool, Harry's still in. I'm just going to slide up this thing if I can without killing myself. Just to, oh god, that looks over relaxed. Just to update you on the day, really. Typhoon Lagoon was good. It was pretty busy. It was the busiest that it's been in all the times that we've been before. It was really busy. The lazy river was, the second time when I went in, the lazy river was really, really difficult to do anything with because there were so many people in. And had a lot of people that were using 2, 3 and sometimes even 4 floats so that they could completely lie flat in a lazy river. But of course, the trouble with that is what it does is if they end up sideways is it blocks the whole thing. And then on top of that, there were a lot of people that were forming rafts and holding on to each other's inflatables, sort of 6 or 7 people, so that was blocking it up as well. So it kind of became a bit difficult to manage the lazy river in the way that you would like. We ate at Typhoon Lagoon. We first tried to eat at Tilly's Snacks, is it Tilly's Snacks?
I think so.
Yeah, and they close at 3, which we found, the park was open till 5, but they close at 3, which we found really, really bizarre. Excuse me. So that was a bit disappointing. We managed to walk all the way back through the park, and we actually ended up eating almost by the exit gates. And Harry and Kate had chicken nuggets, and Meg and I had something called an Island Crunch chicken sandwich, which was actually really spicy, or I find it really spicy. I haven't asked Meg how she found it, although funny enough, I've just spotted her a Pia. I found it really spicy, but it was really, really nice. Meg,
No.
what did you think of your lunch at Typhoon Lagoon?
I really liked it. It was ridiculously spicy. If my lips weren't as damaged as they were from my braces, I probably would have eaten all of it.
Okay, so yeah, you found it really spicy as well. I was just saying that it was really nice, but it was really, really spicy.
Yeah, it was just quite good.
And then Kate and Harry just had chicken nuggets, which, well, chicken nuggets are chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was all right. It was a bit difficult to find somewhere cool to eat. It was. I'm not sure that the heat was the big problem today, as much as the humidity. The one thing that happened with me, anyway, I don't know about anyone else, but the second I was out in the pool and I was dressed, I was sweating cobs, and it was just absolutely pouring off me. We're not entirely sure what we're doing tomorrow. Kate and I need to have a sit down and have a think about it. We are going to this DVC thing, which takes about an hour, I believe. But you get $100 in vouchers, and then you get 12 fast passes. Was it 3?
It's 3 each.
It's 3 fast passes each, which
Although
they could.
it is limited. There are certain rides that you can't do, like Flights of Passage.
Yeah, and Frozen.
Yeah.
But I noticed that she never mentioned Test Track, and she never mentioned Soaring, and she never mentioned Splash, and she never mentioned Big Thunder Mountain.
No. She
So
did say seven Dwarfs. She mentioned.
You basically can't use it in Hollywood studios though, because Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, and all the Toy Story lands, you can't.
No, I think you can with Rock and Roller Coaster.
No.
No, I'm sure Meg's right. I'm sure she said you couldn't do rock and roller coaster as well. But anyway, it's still 12 fast passes, which we can use from Sunday. I think she said Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
3 days, yeah. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah. So we need to have a think about what we're going to do tomorrow. We were actually meant to be going to Islands of Adventure today, and we didn't. We've kind of moved it to where we've now got a gap in the holiday, rather than do it as close as that to Universal. So we've kind of put a bit of a gap in deliberately. So I'm not 100% certain what we'll do. I'm trying to keep all three of us in. I'm not entirely certain what we'll do tomorrow, but we'll have a think. It could be that we do Blizzard Beach. It could be we do something else. I genuinely, I don't know. We need to have a look. But what we have got tomorrow is we've got dinner at Raglan Road, which I'm really looking forward to. I plan on specifically asking for a table with a good stage view, because I know that some of the tables in Raglan Road you can end up kind of round a corner and get kind of a half side view of the stage, which is not really what I want. So we're doing that tomorrow.
Disney Springs for the first time.
Disney Springs for the first time this holiday, yeah. Well, the first proper time this holiday. But we'll wait and see what we're doing tomorrow. I'm not sure. I've had a few problems with my shoulder today and my neck. So there's a bit of me that goes, you need to be careful with that, especially with my neck. So we'll see. But Typhoon Lagoon, we were there good 2.5 hours. Was it 3 hours?
4 hours.
We didn't leave until 20 past 4, and we must have got there at like 20 past 12, half 12.
Yeah, okay, so 3.5, 4 hours there. So it was pretty good. Harry, as always, was disappointed to have to leave, but you know, we can't stay there all day, and he's back in the pool again now. Although I can't see him at the moment, which is concerning.
He's doing his
somersaults, is he?
No, he's just floating on his stomach, looking like he's drowning.
Oh, right.
He does it to freak me out.
Excellent.
No, he's doing. Oh.
No, he does it to freak me out.
Okay, so we haven't actually had any dinner yet. We've only had lunch. I am now hungry, but what's the time now? Is it? I'm now hungry, but it's...
Yeah, it's 20 to 9.
Yeah. You're right.
Do you know what? I was literally just thinking, these last few days, I don't know whether it's because it's been really, really hot with like not a lot of humidity, but I've not seen many love bugs, and literally one's just flown at my face.
Yeah, so we're going to have to go and get something to eat, I think. Do you want to call Harry out and we'll start thinking about it? I'm not sure if Harry's going to eat.
He's not eating much today.
No. And hopefully you've enjoyed the bits that you've seen of Typhoon Lagoon. There wasn't too much I could record. There was a lot in the lazy river.
Meg, can you just go over there?
And
Dad's already
tell him that I said he needs to come out now. I told him he had 5 minutes. He's had about 10. All right. There are a few more. I'm just going to point the camera up at the sky. So I don't know how well you can see. Hopefully you can see quite well. But we've actually got some clouds in the sky. Now, I think it's... Yeah, we've definitely got some clouds for a change. There's a particularly big one just starting to form up there. There are forecasts for some thunderstorms the next few days. I think tomorrow we've got thunderstorms forecast in the afternoon, haven't we?
I think so.
And certainly Sunday and Monday anyway. So, you know, the weather's been absolutely fantastic. I can't complain about the weather. The only thing really is how hot it has been, because at times it's been like mid-August hot, but with no rain, which has been a bit difficult at times.